What's up, y'all? Picky Gamer here, back again with another commentary video. This time for the new Call of Duty, Cold War. Even though this is not Cold War gameplay, for those who remember this scene, this is from Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2. This is the very controversial, very heinous, no Russian mission, and yeah, I figured let me just upload that gameplay because it feels like it fits the theme of kind of what I want to talk about here in this video, and it goes with what is going to be in the new Call of Duty. Now I'm not going to talk about like the story and everything, but players for the first time, when you play the Call of Duty Cold War campaign, you are able to create a player within the game, and there's going to be multiple choices an individual can make, the player can make, while playing the game and throughout the story, and those choices will impact the story of how of what goes on during the campaign of Call of Duty Cold War. And I think I'm at a war of two minds on that idea. On the first aspect, as people know, or some of y'all may know, I love video games where you can create yourself in the game, essentially. And I say yourself is because whenever I have that option to create a character, I create myself. So I love that there are games like that, and I love that aspect in video games. And I think that it's cool for that to be the case for this Call of Duty. But once again, that doesn't sit right with me, knowing that there are people who are looking at, trying to recruit, and this is actual news. This is not conspiracy theorist type things, but this is actual news, actual facts, that army recruiters look into what people are doing when they're playing Call of Duty, and they're looking to recruit people into playing the game. I mean, not playing the game, obviously, but to join the army that way. Now, this might be a lengthy video because I have a lot to say. But that doesn't sit well with me, to be honest with you. And again, the idea of creating the player, and the other part, the ability to have choices in the game and shaping the story. I love that. I love when video games, like some of my favorite video games, the Life is Strange series, the first two BioShocks, and the other stories, other games where they did it to like the extreme degree, like Life is Strange, or it was just, to some degree, like with other games and stuff. It was still cool, and it was still great to see that your decisions shaped the story. And again, they had this new Call of Duty, man. They're bringing in two great features, but I just don't. They don't. The first one, to me at least, doesn't sit right to me, because I feel as though this is a way to try to. Now this is gonna sound very conspiratorial, I know, but it's a way to try to desensitize players from desensitize people so they can go to the army and be these killing machines and don't have a moral compass to any sort. Because I can tell you right now, playing this mission, it was very hard for me to play this mission. Now, you don't have a choice, but imagine if we did have a choice to say, you know what, I'm not going to, because this is essentially a terrorist attack that's being brought out in this mission. Imagine if you had the choice. Maybe some of y'all would choose to still do what you did during this mission. Maybe somebody will choose, let me not carry out this terrorist attack and deal with the consequences either way of either choosing not to carry out this attack or to go forward with the attack. You know, that aspect, again, like I said, very cool. But imagine if you had that choice. You don't have a choice. You have to go along with the mission. But you know, it's just, and this is, I know it's kind of in a way borderline the argument that video games make people violent, and I'm not saying that at all. But we do have to be careful when you are with certain people, especially. You do have to be careful when it comes to what they're consuming, because then it becomes this idea of being desensitized to doing things such as just murdering people, mass murdering people, or whatever heinous thing one should not do but probably has done in a video game, you know? And again, I just think that the military is using I don't think that, you know, not saying that Treyarch and Activision and all of them, they're unaware of this. They know what's going on. They don't care. Or, I mean, what are you gonna do, take on an entire organization like the US Army? They're a gaming company, you know? And I'm not saying because of that they shouldn't, you know, they shouldn't be vocal about it, because they should. I mean, that's the least they can do, is if that is the case and we're just being trained, honestly, to play these games and being trained to be desensitized to murdering people, someone needs to speak out about it. Again, this might sound super conspiratorial. I might be it could be one of those situations where it's like, Ernest, you're tripping, and I could be, you know. Now, will that stop me from playing the new COD? Essentially, I do want to see what the story is like, but it is the Cold War, and you know, Reagan is in the game, and I don't know, I don't feel right taking orders from Reagan. And if I'm going to put myself in the game, a black man, why the hell would I take orders from Reagan and defend this country and all this other shit? I don't know. But y'all let me know what y'all think. Like, comment, share, subscribe. Later.